Have you ever wondered how a simple idea, just a spark of inspiration, turns into a product that millions of us use every single day? Well, that's the magic of product management, and we're about to dive deep into that incredible journey, from concept all the way to impact.
And this quote, it absolutely nails it. See, a product manager isn't just an idea person. They are literally the bridge. They connect that creative vision with the down-to-earth realities of engineering, marketing, and business, making sure that those amazing ideas don't just, die on the whiteboard.
So what does that journey actually look like? It's not a straight line, that's for sure. It's this fascinating mix of art and science, a path that's filled with strategy, data, a ton of collaboration, and honestly, a whole lot of problem solving. So let's break it down step by step.
Okay, so first things first. What exactly is a product manager, or PM? Think of them as the person who is always asking why. Why are we building this? Who are we building it for? And most importantly, what problem are we actually solving? They are the strategic heart of the entire product. This diagram here shows it perfectly. The PM is the hub. They are constantly translating between all these different teams. One minute, they're talking to designers about user experience. The next, they're with developers discussing if something is even possible to build. Then they're with marketing planning the launch, and then they're presenting to the C-suite, the top executives, about the overall business goals. It is a serious balancing act.
And because they're right in the middle of everything, a PM has to be a total chameleon. I mean, one minute, they're a visionary painting this amazing picture of the future. The next, they're a data detective, digging through spreadsheets to find clues about what users are doing. But through it all, they are the #1 champion for the customer, making sure that the user's voice is heard in every single decision.
So now that we know who the PM is, where does this whole journey even begin? Well, it all starts with that single spark of an idea. Phase 1 is all about taking that spark and turning it into a clear, compelling vision.
The product vision is so crucial. It's the why that gets the entire team fired up. It's the North Star that everyone looks to when they're lost in the weeds of daily tasks. And it's not just some slogan on a poster, it's a living, breathing guide that really does shape every single decision that gets made.
But here's the thing. This vision doesn't just appear out of thin air. It's born from a really intense process of discovery. PMs become detectives, gathering clues from everywhere. Customer support tickets, market trends, user analytics, all to uncover the real problems, the real pain points that need solving.
Okay, but a beautiful vision is just a dream if you don't have a plan, right? So how do you take that big, ambitious goal and turn it into something concrete that a team can actually follow and build?
And that brings us to phase 2, planning and strategy. This is where the PM basically becomes a map maker, a cartographer, drawing the map that's going to guide the team from where they are today to where that vision says they need to go.
And that map, well, that's the product roadmap. This document is the single source of truth. It translates that high-level vision into an actual plan of attack. It's the one thing that keeps everyone, from the newest engineer to the CEO, on the exact same page, all pulling in the same direction.
Now, how you travel down that road depends on the vehicle you choose. The two main options are Agile and Waterfall. Think of Waterfall like building a house. You have a super detailed blueprint, and you build everything in a very specific order. Foundation, then walls, then roof. It's great for projects where you know exactly what you want from the get-go. Agile, on the other hand, is more like planning a road trip. You know your final destination, but you're totally open to taking detours. You travel in these short bursts called sprints, and you adjust your route based on what you learn along the way. It's perfect for the unpredictable world of software.
And no matter which methodology you pick, all of this work happens inside the framework of the product lifecycle. This diagram here shows that whole journey, from that first idea through design and development, all the way to the big launch and everything that comes after. It's basically the circle of life for a product.
All right, with a solid plan in hand, it is time to roll up our sleeves and actually start building. This is the execution phase. This is where the vision starts becoming real, starts taking shape in the hands of the development team.
This visual shows exactly how a huge idea gets broken down in an agile world. You start with a big goal, they call it an epic, and you slice it into smaller and smaller pieces. And this isn't just about making a giant to-do list. It's about creating a system where the team can deliver real value to the customer in small, bite-sized chunks, getting feedback constantly along the way.
During this build phase, the PM becomes the ultimate facilitator. They're the one clearing the path for the dev team, untangling any miscommunications, and basically acting as a shield against distractions so the team can focus on what they do best, building a great product.
After months of hard work, the big day is finally here. Launch day. But for a product manager, this isn't the finish line. Nope, it's actually the starting line of a whole new race.
So, how do you even know if your launch was a success? The answer is always in the data. PMs are obsessed with these things called Key Performance Indicators, or KPIs. They're not just looking at how many people downloaded the app. They're digging way deeper. Are people coming back every day? That's your daily active users. Are they sticking around, or are they leaving after a week? That's your churn rate. And are they so happy that they're telling their friends about it? That's your Net Promoter Score.
But these numbers aren't just for a report card to show the boss. They are the fuel for the next stage of the journey. This data gives you the objective truth that guides every single decision, from fixing a tiny bug to planning the next massive feature. In the world of modern product management, data always trumps gut feelings.
So how on earth do PMs manage this incredibly complex journey? Well, they don't do it alone. They rely on a really powerful and always evolving toolkit. So let's take a quick peek inside.
This toolkit really covers every single stage of the journey. For all that planning we talked about, you've got project management tools like Microsoft Project. To get those crucial data insights, you've got analytics platforms like Power BI. To really understand the customer, you've got CRM tools. And of course, to keep everybody on the same page, you've got powerful communication and design tools. But just like the products they build, the PM's toolkit is in a constant state of change. And honestly, the next huge leap forward, it's already here, and it is an absolute game changer.
AI assistants like Microsoft Copilot are quickly becoming a PM's most trusted partner. I mean, just imagine being able to summarize a 100-page market research report in 30 seconds, or analyze all of your competitors' pricing models in the time it takes you to grab a cup of coffee. This isn't about replacing PMs, it's about supercharging them, freeing them up to focus on what we humans do best: strategy, creativity, and empathy.
So, from just a fleeting thought to a product that literally changes how we live and work, the product manager is the architect of our digital world. They're the ones who see what the future could be, and then they build the road to get us all there. So the question isn't just, what reality will you build? It's, what future will you create?